Hello Liverpool fans, welcome back to For the Reds. Right, let's try and give this Arsenal loss a little bit of perspective. So if you didn't know already, we lost 3-1 to Arsenal at the Emirates in probably the toughest game we've got left in the fixture list, to be fair. If you count City at home, straps over. If you count City at home, a little bit more, favourable. Arsenal away is probably the most difficult fixture we've got left. If you watch the game, you'll know it was a little bit of a lacklustre performance. We didn't really get going. Mistakes happen from pros that you just didn't expect it from, seasoned vets like Alisson, like Van Dijk, your leadership team, they let us down a little bit in their performances. However, we need to put this game and what's going forward into perspective. In the lead up to this game, Liverpool had played, I think it was 3 games in a week, where Arsenal had played 3 games in 2 weeks. We've had, over December, January and February, we've had a minimum of 3 to 4 first team players missing each game week. Going to Arsenal away with Mo Salah missing, with Trent not fully fit, with Darwin not fully fit, with Szoboszlai missing, with Endo missing, with Conor Bradley who's now come into the team missing. It's a hard enough task as it is, let alone when all of that is in play as well. So you have to think about that when you think about the whole context of the game. Now there is loads of positive news on the way. We've got Burnley, we've got Brentford coming up. In between both games we have a full week's rest, a full week's worth of training. We're getting key players back like Szoboszlai, hopefully, like Mo Salah. Endo's back today from international duty. So the squad's starting to make itself up again. Thiago's obviously come back as well. There lies positives going forward. Okay, now losing the game at Arsenal is disappointing, and it's a case of points dropped at the end of the day. But for Liverpool to do what they have done with the players they've had missing this calendar year so far, and for us to still be at the top of the Premier League with the injuries and with the scheduling and with some of the games and decisions and other things that have gone out, not gone our way this year, I think it's really admirable of the squad to be there and to have the mentality to be there. So I'm not too concerned about this Arsenal game being a knock to the confidence or, a change in mentality from the squad. I think there just needs to be context around it. And the reason I think it's important we do that is because I've seen a lot of reaction on social media after the game. Now, as we all know, Twitter is not the best place to be after Liverpool lose, right? Especially when you lose to Arsenal, whose fans are so vocal, especially on social media. But the reaction was just, for me, a little bit bizarre. There was calling players out. There was talks along the line of like, well, the title's over now. We've got to win every single game, including City at home. Which, with the Arsenal game, regardless, that was the case because Man City would still be 2 points behind if they won both their games in hand. So it's important once the dust settles that you take that context into play. Okay, so for me as a Liverpool fan, I'm still confident, I'm still excited. We've got a League Cup final coming up, we've got the knockout stages of the Europa League, we've got some winnable games in the Premier League to get back on that, that mentality monsters run, to get back onto winning ways. And who knows, Manchester City and Arsenal could drop points in between those games as well against teams that you don't expect. It's just the Premier League, it's crazy like that. So if you're one of those concerned Liverpool fans after the Arsenal game, just breathe, have a breather, have a little think. Is it really that bad? Was it just a bad day at the office, or is our season crumbling? Is our season falling apart in February? If you trust this squad the way that we do, and you trust this squad the way that Jurgen Klopp and his staff do, you'll know that another winning run and another up boost of form is just around the corner. So have faith, stick with this team, trust us, trust them. Winning ways will be coming back, starting hopefully with Burnley on Saturday 3 PM this weekend coming, and with the great news that Anfield Road Upper will now be open completely. 60,000 fans gathering inside Anfield to support the lads. If you have sat in that new Anfield stand, let me know what it's like. I've been there a lot this season. I quite enjoy it. I think the view for the football is fantastic, and I actually think the atmosphere is really good. I was in there the other day for the Norwich game, the Fulham in the Cup semi-final. Both times atmosphere was electric, so I don't see this being a negative. It's it's more fans to sing and it's more fans to shout and create an atmosphere for the boys. So yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Please give this video a like, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed, and turn the notification bell on. I'm doing like a little Disney Channel thing there. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you later.